Good morning. Sit up nice and tall. Do some wiggles around. Do some motion through your spine, rounding and shrugging your shoulders back and forth. All right, moving through your spine, arching, contracting your spine. Roll your head side to side. Give her a couple of moments to get situated. Sit up nice and tall. Rooting through your sit bones and lengthening through your crown. Soften your gaze to the floor or close your eyes. Taking nice deep breath and feeling your belly expand. And as you exhale, drawing your belly in towards your spine just slightly. Allowing the belly to expand, releasing any tension in the belly, and then exhaling and pulling it towards the spine. And I want you to imagine your spine as a highway for your breath. As the air comes in and fills all the way at the base of your spine, breathing in and filling it up to the crown. And as you exhale, allow it to just drain out the tailbone. Breathing in and imagining that that drain is plugged, filling the air all the way up to the crown. And then as you begin your exhale, the drain opens and it releases out the tailbone, filling up and draining out. As you fill up, you feel your shoulders rise slightly. And as you exhale, slowly the shoulders begin to drop. Feel the carriage of your shoulders attached to the spine. Feel them hang in your exhale. Feel them rise with your breath. Drop with your exhale. Filling the air up, draining the air out. Gently turn your head to the right. Keep breathing and filling up and exhaling and draining out. Turn a little bit more to the right and feel the stretch through your neck, through your throat. Feel the twisting in the back of your spine and your neck, the pulling of the muscles in the upper back, maybe from the chest, from the shoulder, and slowly let it float back to neutral. Nice and slow. Take 2 big breaths here in the center. And as it drains out of your body, turning your head to the left. Nice and slow. Just where it's comfortable, not overstretched. Filling up, draining out. Turn a little bit further. Feel the stretch in the neck, the muscles work, the back, shoulders. And then slowly release it and let it come forward. Feeling the muscles relax as it glides forward. Drop your head forward, chin down. Tuck your chin in nice and tight into your throat. And then relax and slowly lift. Again, bring it all the way down. Squeezing in, making double, triple chin, squeeze into your throat. And then relax and slowly lift back up. Take chin all the way to the ceiling. Lift up through the chin, reaching, pull the belly in. Reach as far as you can, and then gently relax and bring your head down. Let everything relax and stack. Lift head up, chin up, reach, engage through your butt, feel yourself lift, and then slowly relax your glutes, your belly, head comes to neutral. We're going to do some cat cows in seated position. Hands on your lap, fingers facing forward towards your knees. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears, around your back. Pull your belly in. And then sit up nice and tall. Lift your heart, drop your shoulders, lift your head. Inhale. Exhale, round. Shoulders forward, belly in. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your head. Try not to arch your low back. Exhale, forward. Pushing all the air out. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your head. Exhaling forward. Do about 4 more breaths as I speak through this. When you're inhaling and you're lifting, keep your belly pulled in so you don't overly arch your low back. Trying to keep the arch more in the upper spine and in the neck. Try and keep your sit bones from rocking forward onto the pubic bone. Keep them in neutral. And on your last inhale, just stack your spine to sit up nice and tall. Reaching up. And then gentle twist with your shoulders. And then hold your twist on the right. You can take your left hand across the thigh and hold on for support. You can put your right hand down under your butt. You can sit on it, or you can grab the chair, or you can lift your shoulder and grab the back of the chair. I don't want you to yank. I just want you to hold it for support. Make sure your sit bones are in neutral. You're not forward towards your pubic bone or back towards your tailbone. Turn your head back over that right shoulder. And then slowly start to unwind, releasing hands, releasing neck, bringing yourself back to center and gentle twists, both sides. And pause over on the left side. Take your right hand across the other thigh. Hold on for support. Left hand can grab the seat, can hook and grab the back of the chair. Check your sit bones. Make sure you're neutral. You've not dipped your pelvis forward or back. Turn your head over the left shoulder. And breathe. And gently start to glide back. All the way back to the front. All right, scooching ourselves forward slightly. We're going to do another twist, but this time we're going to take our hand at our tailbone. So you can either push on the seat of the chair with a fist, with the tips of your fingers. But when we wrap ourselves around, we're just going to push down right at our tailbone. So take a nice deep breath. Twist right on an exhale, reaching your left arm across. Push down next to the tailbone into the seat with your fist or your fingertips. If you have long arms, you can even use your palm. Keep pushing down in that back arm. Make sure that your hips are in neutral. You're not arching forward or back. Knees are hip width apart. Breathe, lift through the crown. Slowly relax your arms and twist back, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the head. Roll the shoulders, little twist, release any tension. We're going to do the left side. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, twist left. Hand comes towards at near the tailbone, either with the wrist, the palm, a fist. Check your low back. Draw the belly in to help keep from arching. Lengthen through the crown. And nice and slow, come forward. And twist it out. Good job. Interlace your fingers, but I want you to interlace them behind you if you can. If you can't interlace them behind you, you can grab the chair on either side like this. That will help open the chest. So either grabbing the chair in the back or interlacing the fingers. And then I want you to find your neutral spine. So don't arch your belly forward or draw into your tailbone. And then I want you to lift your heart to the ceiling. Keep the belly pulled in. When you lift your heart, don't let your belly go forward. Stay neutral on your sit bones. Gaze is soft to the ceiling. You're not holding the chair with a death grip or lifting your shoulders up. Just keeping them relaxed back behind you. Slowly lower your heart to neutral. Lower your head. Release your hands. Shake them out. Good job. Bring your feet close together. Take your right hand over to the left side and your left hand over to the right side, crossing your arms. You're going to draw your shoulders up to your ears, round your back, and walk your fingers down your thighs on either side. A little bit further. Keep the belly pulled in nice and tight. Squeezing on both sides of hands, holding the knees together. Breathe into your back. Slowly start to stack from your low back. Release your hands and let them glide as you slowly lift up. Now you're going to switch. Whichever one's on top, you're going to take the other one and put it on top. We're going to do the same thing. Pull the belly in, round the back, shoulders up. Walk your fingertips down the outer thigh. Snugging in, pull the belly in. Keep the hips at neutral. Try not to roll onto your tailbone. Breathe. Hold the thighs. Use the strength in the arms to hold the legs together. You can relax the legs. Slowly start to stack spine. Release hands. Let them glide all the way open. Good job. Shake them out. All right, we are going to stand and we're going to start with the chair at the end of the mat. All right, so have the seat facing you. Chair overhead. We're going to start with wide legs, and you're going to be far enough away from the chair that you can hold on to the back. So check your distance so you're not too far away, but you're not too close, because you want your arms to be fully lengthened out so you can melt your heart downward. So you want to have it just barely your tips of your fingers are touching the back of your chair. So find that position first and then stand back up. Take a deep breath all the way up. Hinge at your hips, butt goes back, chest comes down, arms touch the back of the chair, and just melt your heart down towards the floor. Soften your knees, don't let them lock out. Feel that your shoulders are up near your ears. Now I want you to draw the shoulders away from your ears so you have space. Strengthening through the back and the arms, not hanging out in our joint. Soft knees, wiggle toes, and gently rock your hips from side to side. And breathe. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears so you have space between the ears and the arm. And I want you to drop your left hand to the chair seat. And I want you to bring your right hand to your hip. Center up your hips and turn your chest to the right. Breathe. Turn your chest back to face the floor. Switch hands. Right hand in the center, left hand on your hip. And turn your upper body to face left. Your hips are centered right between your feet. You're not pushing to one side. Keep them centered. Bring both hands to either side of the chair. We're going to take the left one back up to the top. We're going to take the right one to our hip. Take our hips to the right and twist to the right. Breathe. Bring the chest to the floor, towards the floor again. Right hand to the seat, left hand to the seat, hips to the left. Right hand to the top, left hand to the hip, twist left. Try not to hold your breath. Twist your heart back towards the floor, left hand to the chair, right hand to the chair, hips to the center. Wiggle your feet, shake them out. Do a forward fold. You can either go to your elbows, your forehead, or you can step back and just fold away from the chair. Shake out your legs. You can rock if you want or just sit still. Root through the soles of your feet. Bend your knees. Squeeze your butt. Inhale all the way up to standing. And relax. Shake your legs out. All right. We're going to have our left foot 4 to 6 inches from the chair, and our right foot is going to go back. You're going to have your hips facing the seat of the chair. Lengthen tall through the crown. We're going to hinge at our hips as we breathe up. Hinge and come forward, hands to the seat. Back is flat. Belly is pulled in. Imagine that your sit bones are trying to reach to the heel. So you're not allowing your butt to tilt upward. You want to take it more to a neutral position. Belly is drawn in. Take your right hand to the top of your chair. Take your left hand to your hip, which is the front leg. We got opposites going, and we're going to twist over the front leg, the left leg. Breathe. And twist back to face the floor. Left hand to the chair, right hand to the chair. Push your hips back towards the back leg. Push them back, a little more of a stretch in the front leg. Lift the toes on the front leg. Oh, stretch the calf, the hamstring. Makes you want to say, hallelujah. Slowly put your foot back down, center between both feet. Put your left hand at the top of the chair now. Put your right hand on your hip. And you're going to twist to the right. Breathe. Keep that belly pulled in. Twist, chest faces the floor. Right and left hand return to the seat of the chair. Put your left and right foot next to each other in the back. We're going to do that down dog position. Push your butt back. Chest melts through the heart. Shake out your legs, bend your knees, let your belly hang out on your thighs. Root through the feet, bend the knees a little bit more. Take a deep breath, squeeze butt, roll up, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Shake out your legs. We're going to do the same position on the other side. So the left foot is 4 to 6 inches away, and the right foot is 4 to 6 inches away, and the left one is going to go back now. Make sure that you're close enough that you can reach the back of the chair. So you might need to be closer, however feels better for you. All right. Deep breath, inhale up. Hinge at your hips. Come forward, hands to the back of the chair. Melting your heart towards the floor. Pull the shoulders down the back. Breathe. We're going to take the left hand to the seat of the chair, the right hand to our hip, and we're going to twist to the right across the front leg. Breathe. Twist and come forward. Right hand is going to go to the top of the chair, left hand at the top of the chair. And I want you to push back into your hips and lift your front heel or front toes. You can either have your arms up or they can be down, whichever feels better. I'm kind of getting a better stretch with my arms down. Wiggle the toes. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Slowly relax your foot back down. Right hand to the top of the chair. Left hand to your hip. Rotate left. And breathe. Twisting your chest back towards the floor, hands to either side. Take your right foot back next to your left. Prep for down dog. Push your hips back. Lower chest down. Heads between the arms. Knees can be as bent as you want. Breathe. Bend the knees deeper, squeeze the butt, root through the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Hallelujah. Shake it out. Good job. All right, we're going to turn to face the long edge of the mat so that the chair is next to our other leg. You can actually put your foot under there if you want, as long as you're not smacking your knee on your chair, because you want to be able to reach the back of the chair. So we're going to inhale, arms all the way up, and then exhale, arms parallel to the floor. I want the back leg, the one away from the chair, toes to face forward. And I want the front leg to face underneath the chair, the toes to face under the chair. We're going to reach up over the chair, push our hips to the left, arm and hips opposite direction, and bring the hand to the top of the chair. And bring this arm up and over. Stretch to the side body. Breathe. Keep the belly strong. Bring this hand all the way back down next to your hip, but stay laid over, and reach it away from the head. Pull the belly in, lengthen the crown, slowly bring yourself up, all the way up. Release your feet, shake them out. We're going to switch sides, just walk around or move your chair, whichever. Make sure that you can reach that chair, however far away that foot's going to be. You're going to inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down to parallel. The back leg, toes are facing forward, the long edge of the mat. The front leg is under the chair and the toes are going to face under the chair. You're going to reach your body over across the chair. Hips go in the opposite direction. Bring that hand down to the top. Take the back arm up and over your head. Breathe. Draw the belly in. Keeping our body in this position, we're going to take that top arm and bring it all the way down next to our body and reach it the opposite direction of our head. Engage through the core, squeeze through the thighs and butt, slowly bring yourself back up, all the way up. And walk your feet together, shake them out. Stand a good 2 feet from your chair this time. We're going to bend our knees a little bit more. We're going to inhale up, hinge at your hip, come forward, hands to the seat of your chair. Bend your knees a little bit more. Kind of like you're sitting in a chair. Pull the belly in. Stretching through the back. Walk both hands to the left side of the chair. But keep your hips facing directly with the chair so you're not twisting the whole body, keeping the lower body facing forward. We're just opening up on the side. Walk your hands back to the center. And then walk your hands to the right side. Breathe. Walk your hands to center. Round your back, draw up, round all the way up, all the way to the top. And we get to go to the floor. Thank the Lord, right? All right, when you get to the floor, make sure you get a strap, dog leash, block, or whatever you need, belt. We're going to start in a seated position. With our legs out straight. And you're going to lasso both of them feet. Make sure that your feet stay hip width apart, toes to the ceiling. You have a soft flex engage, just enough to engage your legs. Put one strap in each hand. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need to move your excess booty out of the way so you can sit right on that sit bone. Give some support to the back. Have your arms not perfectly straight, not like you're straining to go forward, but as straight as possible and sitting up straight. Using that strap for support. Having a little engagement of the shoulders down the back, a little pull to stay tall. Tilt your head to the right. Turn your chin towards your shoulder. Turn your chin back forward. Tuck your chin and roll over to the left. Keeping a long spine. Turn your chin towards your shoulder. Turn your chin back forward. Tuck and roll to the center. Tuck it in really tight into your throat. Feel the pull in your back, maybe even in your legs. Then lift your chin to the ceiling. Tuck it in nice and tight. Lift it to the ceiling. And back to neutral. Take both straps and put them in your left hand. You're going to inhale and open, twist right. Big breath. Exhale, stay tall and long. Inhale. Exhale, twist back. Put both straps in your right hand. Inhale, open, twist left. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, twist back. Both straps in your left hand. This time we're going to inhale and take our arm all the way back like we did seated, right at our tailbone, lifting through our crown, push through the hand, breathe, turn your head and look over that shoulder. Push through your fist, through your fingertips. Got long arms and your palm can reach. My palm is not reaching. I've got short arms. Breathe. Slowly, 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 slowly twist back. Both straps in your right hand. Inhale, open to the left and take the left hand at your tailbone. Push down into the floor. Turn your head over the left shoulder and breathe. And gently relax the hand and slowly roll back. Relax the strap, relax your legs, shake them out. Good stuff. We're going to bring the right knee up. Now you can hug it with your arms if you want to, or you can hug it with your strap if you want to. If you want to hold it with your strap like this, whichever is more comfortable and whichever gives you a taller back. So if you have to bend over to hug with your arms, then use your strap. Okay, up nice and tall. Lengthen. Turn your head over that knee, over that shoulder. Pull into that leg. Even though you're not lifting it in, just pull it in so that you can create a lift with it. And come back to center, switch legs. Bring the left one in. Holding with your hands, your arms, your strap. Find a tall spine first. Breathe and twist. Look over that back shoulder. And slowly come forward. Relax that leg. Get your strap out of the way. Shake out your legs. We're going to roll ourselves down. You're going to lengthen up nice and tall. Hold on the back of your thighs. Start to gently lay one vertebrae down at a time, pulling the belly in. Go as slow as you can, as long as you can before gravity takes over. Rolling all the way down to your back. Feet are on the floor. Just give your back a moment. Feel the muscles of your spine relax to the floor. Feel your pelvic floor relax towards the floor. We're going to straighten our left leg and keep our right one up. I want you to bring the right foot in close to the left knee. And I want you to take the arms out to a T position with the palms facing the floor. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, roll hips left, not all the way, just a little bit, pushing with the right foot a little bit. Inhale, bring everything back to center. Pause. Deep breath. Exhale, roll hips to the left. After you've pushed all the air out, let it roll back on your inhale. Pause so that you can take another big breath. Exhale, push, roll hips left. And come back. Do the same thing on the other side. So slide the left foot in first, then slide the right leg out. Bring the left foot in really close to the right leg so we can use it to push. Take a deep breath. Exhale, roll hips right. Inhale as you roll back. Pause. Take a breath. Exhale, roll right again. Inhaling as you roll back. One more big breath. Exhale, roll hips right. Pushing with that left foot and roll back on your inhale. Slide the right foot back up. Relax your arms. Bring them back in close to the body. Palms down. You can imagine taking your spine between your shoulder blades off of the mat. So you're drawing those shoulder blades down and your spine is lifting off the mat. So play with that a little bit. Where do you need your shoulders to be to lift your spine off the mat slightly right between your shoulders? Feeling as though your heart is reaching for the sky, your breastbone is reaching for the sky, your arms and shoulders are all engaged and pressing down into the mat. Feel like there's a valley between your shoulder blades that you could run a pencil down there. Breathing into your chest. And then relax your shoulders. Place your spine back onto the mat, your upper back. Let your shoulders relax, your arms, your hands, your fingers. And one more time, lifting your upper back off just enough to roll your shoulders down and back and lift your upper spine off the mat. Like you have a bridge up and over your spine. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, pulling the spine off the mat, lifting your heart. Let your belly relax into your low back. Feet are relaxed. Fingertips are relaxed. Breathe. Release your right shoulder only, and then release your left shoulder, placing your back onto the floor. From hip bones to shoulder blades. Let your back relax. Bring your right hand up into the small of your neck, right at the base of your skull, and open up your elbow to the side. So just on the right hand. Fingers are on the back of your neck. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head back to center. Relax your right arm down. Bend your left arm and bring the fingertips to the back of the neck, right at the base of the skull, relaxing the shoulder open, elbow open. Turn your head right. Breathing and let gravity stretch through the elbow, through the shoulder. Turn your head back to face the ceiling and relax your arm down. Walk your feet together. Take a big breath. Roll your hips right. Turn your head left. Pull the belly in. Slowly roll the hips back and bring the head back. Realign your spine. We're going to roll the hips left. Big breath. Roll hips left, head looks right. Draw the belly in, bring the knees up, bring your head back to neutral. Walk your feet hip width apart. And I want you to rock your hips forward and back. So you lift your low back off the mat, you press your low back into the mat. Lift your low back and push down through your tailbone. Lower your low back, lift your tailbone. Just rock your hips forward and back. So I want you to lift your low back off the mat, hold it, your tailbone's pointing towards the floor. You feel the top of your hip bones reaching towards the ceiling, and I want you to lift your head up. So you're looking overhead, lifting your chin, so you're looking overhead. Drop your chin back to neutral, relax your tailbone, relax your back, push your back into the floor, lift your tailbone, and tuck your chin into your throat. Relax your chin back to neutral and relax your hips. Just kind of rock side to side with your knees a little bit, just a little bit, a little massage of the low back. Bend the right knee up and bring it across the midline a little bit. Stretch that side of the back. Right before we do Shavasana, relax. Right foot on the floor, left knee up. Draw the left knee across just a little bit. Little stretch. Relax, lower the left knee down, and prepare yourself for Shavasana. Get all of your creature comforts, bolsters, blankets, eye masks, or pillows. Getting everything nice and supported. Definitely giving your back a moment to relax. Having slight traction in the spine by either putting your feet up on a chair or up over a bolster, pillow, on a sofa. Allows the back to relax. Opens up the vertebrae in the low spine. Takes tension off the low back muscles and the hip flexors. Softening our breath. Reimagining that spinal column of ours being a highway of information. Almost like those sidewalks in the airport, the moving sidewalks. Carrying information along the spine from the head to the tailbone and beyond. Filling our air up, imagine filling it all the way to the tailbone. And then imagine that that breath just leaks out the sides of their spine in between the vertebrae to the floor. Filling it up and melting and releasing out of the spine. Feeling as though your spine is connected to the floor, rooted into the floor. Our spine lined up like dominoes. Even though our spine is a little more like donuts. Going out through the center of that spine is the spinal cord, all the nerve endings. And in between each donut, each vertebrae, there's a little gap for nerve endings, ligaments. To reach out into the body. Reaching out into the body like tendrils, wrapping around the belly, reaching down the arms, down the legs. Providing information, nutrients, tools for repair. The spine is a strong superhighway, a covered bridge of sorts for the spinal cord, the delicate spinal cord, floating in synovial fluid. Yet having the elasticity for movement, side movement, forward and back, twist. Imagine that your spinal column, strong and stable, is being supported by the sand. You can feel the sand between the shoulder blades and in the small of your back. You can feel the weight of each hip nestled into the sand, creating a small divot. Shoulder blades and the back of the head. Imagine yourself nestling a little bit deeper, getting a little bit more supported. The sand holding the shape of your body. Allowing you to relax. Releasing the front of your body into the back of your body. With each breath, releasing a little bit more. A little more muscle tension. A little more worry. Releasing a little more responsibility for the day. And just being right here, right now. Letting your body repair, rest. Imagine that stability of sand beneath you and the warm sun on the front of your body, helping you relax and melt just a little bit more. Melting out through the feet, through the hands, through the back of the head. The sun radiating on your face, warming the belly, gleaming off the shins and the forehead. Being at peace. Hearing the sound of waves gently lapping at the shore. Hearing a bird call as it flies by. If you listen very carefully, you can almost hear the sound of the shells rolling in the waves as they're deposited on the sand. You can almost hear the footprints of the little birds checking the moss, looking for little living things, making a small snack, arguing and bickering with each other over whose territory is whose. You can hear the small splash of a bird dipping in for a fish. The call of a seagull. The wind against your ears. The warm sun on the skin. And the breeze moving the little hairs around your face. Pulling at the hairs on the body. Completely serene and relaxed in a safe space for your heart, a safe space for your body, a safe space for your emotional well-being, place to just lay your cares out on the grass, on the sand, throw them to the water, give them to the birds, and take a moment of serenity to yourself. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your heart beat with the motion of the waves, with the call of the birds, with the waking up of the mind, ready to take on a new day, drawing your awareness to the tip of your nose, to the curve of your belly button, to the back of your head, releasing the softness of the sand and feeling the hardness of the floor beneath you, on your hips, on your shoulders, on all of your back. Take a deep breath, filling up your lungs, pushing your breath into the floor. Exhale, open your hands and feet really wide. Inhale, make a fist, hands and feet, ball them up. Exhale, open them up wide and stretch through the ligaments, the webbing. Inhaling fists, exhaling, stretching. Do about 5 more of those breaths. Inhaling, creating fists, and exhaling, stretching out, pumping the blood to the extremities. And gently relax. Begin to wiggle with fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, elbows, knees, shoulders, hips, arching and contracting the back slightly, turning your head from side to side, creating a little more motion through the body, waking it all back up. And let's lengthen our arms and legs, arms overhead, legs out straight and stretch. And relax. Gently draw one knee at a time into your chest. You can roll or sit still. And roll over onto your side. Stack shoulders, hips, and knees. Taking a moment, letting your body adjust to the movement. Letting your eardrums adjust. finding your balance, your equilibrium. Gently press yourself up into a seated position, shoulders over knees, tall back. We're going to take a nice big breath with our right arm up and over. Leaning left, exhale it right back down, stack your spine. Left arm up and over. And exhaling it back down. Now we're going to twist to the right. Inhale, right arm goes back, twist right. Exhale, twist back to center. Inhale, left side. Exhale, twist back to center. Inhale, right side. Exhale, twist back to center. Inhale, left side. Exhale, twist back to center and pause and just breathe. Relax your arms. Drop your chin forward. Inhale, roll right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, roll left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, both arms up, head up. Lengthen through fingers. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, both arms up. Hands come together overhead. Exhale, bring them down to your chest. Flutter eyes open. And namaste.